What is up, everybody? This is April 10th, 2024. Today is another trading day. Today is a Wednesday, and we are about to go live on YouTube. As you can see, we have the trading view right here and the OBS studio right here. As of right now, I'm looking at markets, and it looks like we completely dumped. We took out this high and just completely dumped, and we do have news coming in, so that's going to be great. Looking for these lows to get swept. We don't have any pullbacks or anything at the moment, so right now we'll just wait for whatever we need to wait for. But yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in a bit.
Okay guys, this is the trade recap of today, of the trades that we took today. Alright, so let's get right into it. So basically, coming down here on NQ, I took 4 trades today. I won one at break even and 2 losses, so I'm technically down for the day. I'm down about $800 today. So let's get right into it. So basically, this is our first trade. So basically, we had bullish SMT going into this morning, bullish SMT between ES and NQ, bullish SMT. And now what I did was I saw that we broke structure to the upside here, broke structure, and then we left a fair value gap right here on the 15-minute. So then once we did that, I saw this get respected, and then I dropped down to the 5-minute. I was like, okay, we could see some bullishness here. And then now what I did was I got caught up in the chop. So basically, price came back down, tapped this 15-minute, price immediately went back up, engulfing this candle right here, engulfing the candle, and then I get in as soon as this candle closes, because I was like, okay, this looks very prominent. I mean, we have bullish SMT and 15-minute fair value gap rebalance here, and we had a bullish engulfing candle here. So I was like, okay, this looks very prominent. I'm going to take my long here. So as soon as this candle closes, we took a long here. And if you go on the 1 minute here, we had this big inversion gap here. My stop was below this low, or below this closure of this inverse fair value gap here. So we had this inversion fair value gap here. And then I was like, okay, if we come down here, we close. If we get a candle closure below this fair value gap, I'll look to exit. And then now price was in a major chop. We were just chopping all day pretty much, and we ended up getting a final push up. And I was like, okay, look, this looks like AMD, like accumulation, manipulation to the upside, and then distribution. So basically, I got out around here, this area. I wanted to target 50% level of this whole entire range here, but we never did. So basically, I ended up getting out around this area for $120 here. Not the best trade, but got caught up in the chop, and yeah. So basically, this next trade here was pretty okay. So we had the CE of this wick here. We tapped it, and then we literally just had a market structure shift on the lower time frame on the 5-minute. So I was like, okay, this looks very prominent. We tapping this CE of the wick, and we are also in this fair value gap here. So I was like, okay, we could see some potential downside here. So as soon as we broke structure to the downside, I was like, okay, we have this fair value gap here. And then I saw that we were rejecting it off, correct? So then I dropped down to the 1 minute here. And then as you can see, 1 minute here came up. It came up the first time, and this was a manipulation move that I was like, okay, this could be the manipulation move. So I waited for another confirmation. So then I had this buy side level liquidity marked out. Buy side liquidity up here. I dropped down to the 30-second right here. Let me show you guys. 30-second fair value gap here. So I had two 30-second fair value gaps here. I had this one, and then I had this one. So basically what I did was I enter one position here. I had one position at this fair value gap right here. I got filled right here at this fair value gap, and then price dumped a little bit. Price came back up, tapped us here, and I had another position up here. So now we're in 2 contracts, and our fill is this, now this. And then basically the price came down a little bit, and then literally went back up and then dumped. So yeah, that was our second trade here. Realistically, I should have waited for some sort of retracement to the 50% mark of the whole entire range. Like if I could have just done this, we tap discount area here, and we just dumped. I could have caught this maybe, but other than that, that was our second trade. So for our third trade here, this was on ES actually. So let's get right into it. It's a bit complicated. So basically, this is PM session, and I was like, okay, we have this 15-minute fair value gap here that we are respecting heavily. 15-minute fair value gap, and I was like, okay, if we can get some sort of market structure shift on the 15-minute, I'll look to enter. So we were bearish overall. This market structure shift was here, and we never broke structure back to the upside. And then basically what happened was we broke structure to the downside. 5 minute right here, we were just chopping around like always. I got caught up in the chop. I should have realized the market conditions. So then basically we break structure here on the 5 minute, drop down to the 1 minute here. I look to enter at this 1 minute fair value gap, price dump, price respecting all of these bearish fair value gaps here. And yeah, this bearish fair value gap was kind of disrespected, but price still came down and yeah, left displacement. So I enter off this 1 minute fair value gap here. I had 3 contracts, enter off here. Price came up. I was a bit nervous. I thought we were going to get stuffed out. My price eventually dumped. And I was looking to take profits at this level, at this white line here. And yeah, I eventually moved my stops to break even as soon as we displaced even more. So as soon as this got displaced here, I was like, okay, I moved my stops to break even just to minimize my loss. Got stopped out here and yeah, stopped at break even. This was our break even trade. I really wanted some sort of lows down here, but we never did. But yeah, those are the trades we took. Okay, so for our next trade, this was on gold. So gold, I never trade gold. I was like, fuck it. Everybody in the chat is like saying, oh yeah, gold is so easy to trade. So I took my first ever gold trade and I won. So basically, let's get right into it. So basically, 4 hour here, I'm not even going to count this. It's just something I wanted to say. So 4 hour, we were bearish. 1 hour, we were bearish. And price came back up, tapping this 1 minute, tapping this 1 hour fair value gap. Price eventually tapped this 1 hour fair value gap up here. So what I did was I draw my Fibonacci tool from here to here, and we were in OTE range. We tapped this and disrespected it. So I was like, okay, this looks very prominent. So now what I did is drop down to the 15 minute here, and we were in bearish structure, right? So basically we had this big expansion move. We displaced over this fair value gap here. And now what I do is I drop down the 5 minute. I'm like, okay, we need to see a 5 minute break of structure. So then we also have this 5 minute bearish fair value gap here. Drop down to the 1 minute. 5 minute was bearish. 1 minute was bullish until I wanted to see if this liquidity gets swept. So if you drop down to the 50-second fair value gap here, we had a liquidity right here, some buy side here. We get swept. I enter off if here at this 15-second fair value gap, and we were in chop a little bit, and then price almost stops us up, and then price eventually dumped. This was my first take profit at this level here. And then I ended up taking profits at this very level here. So this was a nice little trade. RR was 3, and then yeah, price eventually just dumped. If you can tell, price. I'm pretty sure price dumped. I didn't really check gold after that. Yeah, price dumped down to this low, and we would have made profits if we would have just held. But I got out because I was like, okay, we're getting out. But other than that, guys, those are the trades we took today, and yeah.
All right, guys, I just entered a short here on ES here. I know I've never traded ES, but ES looks so much more clean. So basically, right here, I'm showing you guys 15 minute right here. I was bullish on the 4 hour and 1 hour here, and 15 minute we broke structure to the downside. We're consolidating in this area, and then we finally got to push up to this 15 minute fair value up again, and then we finally broke structure on the 5 minute here. I was waiting for a 5 minute break of structure for entering shorts, and then came down to the 1 minute, tapped this 1 minute fair value gap, and now we're up. I'm looking to target this low right here of sell side liquidity. I'll make a full trade recap on it in a little bit, but as right now we are in this trade, so we'll just wait and see. Like this play here, I'm pretty confident in, to be honest with you guys. That's why I've been with 3 contracts here. I'm pretty confident in this play. Looks great, to be honest with you, so we'll have to see what happens. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we are in drawdown right now. We're respecting this inverse right now. We broke past it. Now we're waking off of it pretty much. We're respecting it so far. Down about 7 ticks here. So right now it's just a matter of time and price, just waiting to see what would happen. So like I said, this trade still looks pretty good. As long as we don't break structure back to the 5 minute here, I wouldn't be too scared, because we're just consolidating right now. So right now we'll just wait and see some sort of action here. We have a nice massive dump right here so far, up 32 ticks. I'm gonna take some partials off of this low and let my runners run, but right now we just wait and see what happens. All right, boys, we got stopped out of break even here. I moved my stops to break even after this big expansion move here, but we got food right here. We're gonna eat this and then head straight to the gym. All right, to be completely honest with you guys, I had no idea it was raining outside. Like, I had no idea it was raining outside, but like, I went outside, all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck, it's raining? Because I didn't hear any rain when I was in my room the whole time. So I didn't realize it was raining, but we're about to head to the gym right now, and I'll catch you guys in a bit. Fuck.
I just opened my pre-workout and like this just got me like sneezing. Today's pre-workout today, we're gonna be taking Alphaline. I'm actually sponsored by Alphaline, so if you guys ever need pre-workout, use alphaline.com, use code Q. This will save you like 10% off your whole order, and plus this pre will get you fucked up. Like I usually try to take like half a scoop, but one scoop of this shit would literally kill your fucking workout. It would literally make you like a fucking monster. So we got legs today, so we're gonna be using it today. Alright boys, we just got done with the gym and I came to the YMCA to play a little bit of basketball, but they had practice, so I only got to shoot around for like 5 minutes realistically. But other than that, we're about to head home and get some food in us. Okay, so as soon as I got out of my car at home, my parents wanted some fried chicken, so I have to go back, grab some fried chicken, and I just forgot my keys in the house. So yeah, we're getting some fried chicken for dinner. Alright guys, we are back. I ended up taking a bite first. I'm so hungry, but we got rice, some chicken, and some YouTube. Alright, but that's gonna bring us today's vlog. Like I said, we didn't have work today, so I got a free day pretty much. But after today, I work every single day, so that's gonna be a long time since it's gonna be a long time whenever we get a free day again. But we just got done making the trade recap video, and then yeah. But other than that should be today's vlog, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in the live YouTube.